Hello, radiant Capricorns, and welcome to a moment that feels like the universe is wrapping you in a warm, cosmic hug. If you've been noticing a subtle shift lately, like the heavy clouds that have lingered for years are finally starting to part, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're diving into something profound and deeply personal, the closing of a 15-year karmic cycle that has challenged your resilience, reshaped your perspective, and carved out a path for a vibrant new chapter in your life. Picture yourself standing at the peak of a mountain you've been climbing for over a decade, the wind gently brushing your face as a golden sunrise spills across the horizon, painting the world in hues of hope and possibility. That's where you are right now, Capricorn, and it's a moment worth celebrating. This journey hasn't been easy, you know that better than anyone, but every step, every struggle, has been leading you to this point of transformation. In this video, we're going to explore what this karmic cycle was all about, why it felt so intense, and how it set you up for a future that's brighter than you might even dare to dream. So, go ahead and grab your favorite fall drink, maybe a creamy chai latte or a steaming mug of apple cider, and settle into a cozy corner where you can soak in this moment. Maybe light a candle or wrap yourself in a soft blanket, whatever makes you feel grounded and ready to reflect. By the time we're done here, you'll feel a sense of lightness, a spark of empowerment, and a deep knowing that you're ready to step into the magic that's waiting just for you. This is your time, Capricorn, and the universe is rolling out the red carpet for you. You've earned this, and I'm so excited to share this journey with you. Let's dive in and see what the stars have in store. 1. Understanding the 15-year karmic cycle. Now that we're settled in, let's unpack the incredible journey you've been on, Capricorns, because understanding this 15-year karmic cycle is like finding the key to a door you've been knocking on for years. You're the Zodiac's rock, aren't you? Always showing up with that steady determination, the kind of ambition that makes others wonder how you keep going, and a heart that quietly carries the weight of responsibilities, whether it's for your family, your career, or even your own sky-high standards. It's like you were born with a blueprint for success, but the last decade and a half have felt less like a victory lap and more like a marathon through a thunderstorm. This chapter kicked off around 2008, when a powerful astrological shift, Pluto entering Capricorn, set the stage for a transformative period that would challenge every fiber of your being. Pluto is like the universe's toughest coach, digging deep to unearth what's hidden, forcing you to confront shadows and rebuild stronger. For 15 years, until about 2023, you've been in this cosmic crucible, facing trials that weren't just about paying bills or meeting deadlines but about rewriting the very story of who you are. Maybe you grappled with moments where self-doubt crept in, whispering that you weren't doing enough, or perhaps you found yourself untangling from expectations passed down through generations, like old habits or beliefs that no longer fit the person you're becoming. You might have noticed how hard it was to slow down, to give yourself permission to rest instead of always pushing for the next milestone. These weren't just random hurdles, they were karmic assignments, each one carefully designed to help you shed what was holding you back and step into a version of yourself that's more authentic, more aligned. If you've ever felt like you were climbing a mountain with no summit in sight, take a deep breath. You weren't imagining it, and you definitely weren't alone. This cycle was about clearing out old energy, like decluttering a house you've lived in for years, making space for something new and beautiful. You might have faced tough lessons in relationships, learning to set boundaries or let go of connections that drained you. Or maybe your career path took unexpected turns, forcing you to redefine what success means to you. Through it all, you were learning to balance that signature Capricorn drive with something softer, self-compassion, trust in your own timing, and the courage to listen to your heart. This wasn't just about surviving, it was about growing into the wise, grounded, unstoppable soul you are today. You've done the heavy lifting, Capricorn, and every challenge was a stepping stone to this moment of clarity and strength. The universe sees your effort, and it's ready to show you what's possible when you've cleared that kind of karma. 2. The storm has passed, what's changed? As we move into the heart of your transformation, Capricorns, let's take a moment to bask in the lightness that's beginning to settle over you, like the first warm rays of sunlight after a long, chilly winter. The storm that's defined so much of your journey over the past 15 years has finally passed, and you're stepping into a season where the air feels clearer, the path ahead brighter, and your heart just a little more open to the possibilities. This isn't just a fleeting moment of relief, it's a profound shift, a turning point where the universe is handing you a fresh canvas to paint the life you've been working so hard to create. You might be noticing this change in subtle ways, like a quiet sense of calm that wasn't there before, or maybe it's bolder, like a spark of courage to chase a dream you tucked away for years. Whatever it looks like for you, this is the moment where you're beginning to feel the rewards of all that karmic heavy lifting you've done. One of the biggest changes you're likely experiencing is a newfound confidence, a deep-rooted belief in yourself that's been forged through years of facing challenges head-on. It's as if you've shed an old skin, stepping out with a surer stride, no longer second-guessing your worth or your choices. You're starting to trust that you're enough, just as you are, and that's a game-changer. This confidence isn't loud or flashy, it's the steady kind, the kind that lets you walk into a room and know you belong, or take a risk because you believe in your ability to figure things out. In your relationships, you're likely seeing a ripple effect from this inner shift. Where you once might have struggled to draw lines or felt guilty for prioritizing your needs, now you're setting boundaries with grace and strength. It's like you've learned to build a fence around your peace, letting in those who uplift you and gently closing the gate on those who don't. This might mean deeper, more authentic connections with friends or family, or even a newfound clarity in your romantic life, where you're no longer willing to settle for less than you deserve. You're choosing people who see your value, who meet you where you are, and that's creating space for relationships that feel like home. On the career front, or in your personal pursuits, things are starting to align in ways that might surprise you. That project you've been pouring your heart into? It's gaining traction. That goal you set years ago but put on hold? It's calling you back, and this time, you feel ready to answer. It's not that the obstacles have vanished, life will always have its twists, but you're approaching them with a different energy now. You're less afraid of failure, more willing to take leaps, because you know you've already climbed mountains tougher than this. Maybe you're finally launching that side hustle, going for that promotion, or even rethinking what success means to you, choosing a path that lights you up instead of one that just pays the bills. This alignment isn't random, it's the universe reflecting back the work you've done to clear out old patterns and make space for what truly matters. You might even notice smaller, everyday shifts that feel just as profound, like saying no to an extra commitment without a twinge of guilt, or carving out an evening to read a book or take a long walk, savoring the simple joy of your own company. These moments are signs of how far you've come, proof that you're no longer carrying the weight of old expectations or fears. It's as if you've traded a heavy backpack for a lighter one, and now you're moving through life with a spring in your step. This season of ease is your reward, Capricorn, a testament to the resilience and heart you've poured into your journey. You're not just surviving anymore, you're beginning to thrive, and it's only the beginning of what's possible when you step fully into this new chapter. 3. Lessons learned and how they shape your future. Now that we've celebrated the lightness settling over you, Capricorns, let's take a step back to honor the profound lessons you've gathered over these 15 years, because these aren't just moments you've survived, they're the building blocks of a future that's as solid as it is inspiring. Think of this period as a masterclass where the universe was your teacher, guiding you through trials that shaped you into the wise, resilient soul you are today. One of the biggest lessons you've learned is resilience, the kind that doesn't just bounce back but grows stronger with every fall. You've faced setbacks that might have broken others, yet here you are, standing tall, with a quiet confidence that comes from knowing you can weather any storm. This resilience is like a muscle you've trained, and it's ready to carry you toward bold new goals, whether that's starting a business, mending a relationship, or simply choosing to live with more joy. Another lesson etched deep in your heart is self-worth, a truth you've uncovered through moments of doubt and triumph. You've learned that your value isn't tied to what you achieve or how much you do for others, it's inherent, a spark that's always been there, waiting for you to claim it. This realization is a game changer, freeing you from the need to prove yourself and letting you show up authentically, whether you're leading a team or savoring a quiet morning with your coffee. And perhaps most beautifully, you've learned to trust your intuition, that inner voice that's grown louder as you've navigated this karmic cycle. It's like a compass you didn't always know you had, guiding you to make choices that feel right for you, even when the world pulls you in a different direction. These lessons aren't just trophies on a shelf, they're tools you'll carry forward, shaping a future where you move with purpose and ease. Your resilience means you're no longer afraid to take risks, knowing you've already conquered challenges far tougher than what lies ahead. Your sense of self-worth empowers you to say yes to opportunities that honor your dreams, whether that's a creative project, a new career path, or simply more time for yourself. And your intuition? It's your North Star, helping you navigate decisions with a clarity that feels almost magical. To make the most of these gifts, try setting aside a few minutes each week to journal, letting your thoughts flow onto the page as a way to process where you've been and where you're going. It's like having a conversation with your soul, uncovering insights that keep you grounded. You might also consider setting intentions for this new chapter, maybe writing down 1 or 2 goals that light you up, like learning a new skill or planning a trip that's been on your heart. These don't have to be grand, just meaningful to you. And don't forget to celebrate the small wins along the way, because every step forward is proof of how far you've come. Maybe treat yourself to a favorite dessert after a productive week or take a moment to soak in the pride of a job well done. These acts of self-acknowledgement are like planting seeds for a future that's rich with possibility. You've built a foundation that's unshakable, Capricorn, and it's ready to support whatever you choose to create next, whether it's a life filled with adventure, connection, or quiet contentment. The lessons of these 15 years have made you not just stronger but wiser, more compassionate, and deeply attuned to your own path. As you move forward, know that you're not starting from scratch, you're building on a legacy of growth that's uniquely yours, ready to shine in ways you're only beginning to imagine. 4. What's next for Capricorn? A bright horizon. With the lessons of your journey now woven into your core, Capricorns, let's lift our eyes to the dazzling horizon ahead, where the universe is preparing a stage just for you to shine. The clouds of the past 15 years have parted, revealing a sky bursting with potential, like the first clear morning after a long winter, where every breath feels like a promise. This isn't just a new day, it's a whole new era, one where your hard-earned wisdom, resilience, and clarity are ready to spark a life that feels vibrant and true. The energy around you is shifting, and it's as if the cosmos is handing you a golden key to unlock doors you once thought were out of reach. In 2025, Jupiter, the planet of growth and good fortune, will dance through areas of your chart that amplify your creativity, relationships, and personal expansion, acting like a cosmic tailwind to push you toward your dreams. This is your invitation to embrace what's calling you, whether it's a bold move like starting a new venture that's been simmering in your heart, or something softer, like signing up for that art class you've always wanted to try. Maybe you're feeling a pull to explore new places, to book a weekend getaway to a cozy mountain town or a vibrant city that stirs your soul. Or perhaps it's about redefining balance, choosing to weave more moments of joy into your days. Think lazy Sunday brunches or evening walks where you let the world's worries slip away. This season is about trusting your instincts and taking steps, big or small, toward what lights you up. You've spent years building a foundation that's as sturdy as a lighthouse, and now it's time to let it guide you through uncharted waters. Don't shy away from dreaming bigger than you have before, whether it's a promotion that feels like a stretch, a deeper connection with someone special, or a personal goal that makes your heart race with excitement. The universe is whispering that you're ready, that the groundwork you've laid is strong enough to support whatever you choose to build next. So, take a deep breath, Capricorn, and let yourself move forward with the courage you've cultivated, knowing that this bright horizon is yours to claim. As we come to the close of this journey together, Capricorns, let's pause to soak in the magnitude of what you've accomplished, because you've not only weathered a 15-year karmic storm but emerged as a beacon of strength and possibility. You've unraveled old patterns, built a foundation of unshakable resilience, and stepped into a season where the universe is ready to meet you with open arms, offering abundance in ways that reflect your heart's deepest desires. This moment is a testament to your perseverance, a reminder that every challenge you faced was a brushstroke in the masterpiece that is your life. I'm so deeply grateful to have shared this time with you, to feel the energy of your transformation and the excitement of what lies ahead. You're not just a survivor, you're a creator, poised to shape a future that's as bold and beautiful as you are. I'd love to hear how this new chapter feels for you, so take a second to share in the comments, what's one dream you're ready to chase now? As you move forward, hold this close, you are more powerful than you know, more capable than any doubt could ever dim, and the stars are shining brighter because of you. Thank you for letting me be part of this moment, Capricorn. Keep glowing, keep growing, and I'll catch you under the next cosmic sky.